This is the news on Good Governance Radio. The time is 8 o'clock and good morning. Welcome to Good Governance Radio. I am Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David, and today on the news are our top stories. Indumi applauds Buhari over security improvements in Maiduguri. Army records success in neutralizing crimes. PDP lambast Buhari's spokesperson. Obasanjo condoles with Africa over Kaunda's death. And on the foreign scene, Iranians go to poll today in presidential election. And on sports, Osaka withdraws from Wimbledon. This is the news on Good Governance Radio.
Yes, and now the news in full. Chairman of the Senate Committee on Army, Senator Ali Indimi, says that he is more at ease when visiting Maiduguri than Abuja, the nation's capital. Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, is close to Nigeria's insurgency war in the northeast, but Indumi, while speaking to newsmen, said the insurgents have been kept away from the city and can only attack soft targets on other areas of Borno state. Senator Indumi, who has reportedly called for more fundings for the army, said the situation seems to be improving, with President Muhammadu Buhari's comment to the welfare of the fighting troops. Indumi was speaking on the heels of President Buhari's visit earlier on Thursday, describing the visit as a boost for the morale of the Nigerian troops. The acting director, Media Operations, Defense Headquarters, Bernard Onyeoku, have disclosed that the armed forces in different operations across the country recorded success neutralizing scores of those involved in crimes ranging from banditry, terrorism, and kidnapping, among others, between June the 3rd and June 16. He attributed this to the troops' operational efforts, which he said denied criminals freedom of operation, adding that more decisive actions to tame terrorism, banditry, and other crimes would be put in place. He spoke during a press briefing at the defense headquarters in Abuja. State governors of the People's Democratic Party say that the current crop of presidential spokesperson do not represent or position the president in a proper manner. The Governors Forum, in a statement signed by its Director General, Honorable C.I.D. Madubom, was reporting to a statement issued by the presidential spokesperson Garba Shehu, where he had been responding to a communique put out by the PDP Governors Forum on Monday. The PDP governors lambast Garba Shehu's views on revenue remittance by the NNPC and the state of Nigeria's foreign exchange market, while tackling him on his position on the ongoing Twitter ban in Nigeria. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo says the death of Zambia's founding father, a long-term leader, Kenneth Kaunda, has ended a long list of African leaders who fought colonialism and took over the reins of power at independence. Obasanjo, in a statement he issued on Thursday evening, said Africans should be condoled by the fact that Kaunda, who died at 97, is taking a well-deserved rest. The former Nigerian leader described those nationalists as people who toiled to see to the development of the countries and the continent at large. Obasanjo, while recalling his visit to Kaunda in 2015 in Zambia, said they discussed a wide range of issues affecting Africa. Said the late Kaunda was disappointed at how the continent has fared despite the sacrifice of freedom fighters in Africa.
This is the news on Good Governance Radio.
And now going straight to the foreign scene. Iranians are voting to elect a new president, with all but one of the four candidates to succeed Hassan Rouhani regardless as headliners. Opinion polls suggest that Ibrahim Raisis, a constructive Shiite cleric who headed the judiciary, is in clear favor of winning the polls. Report has it that Supreme Leader Ali Khatami cast his vote early on Friday morning and encouraged people to go to the polls. And finally today on sports, Osaka withdraws from Wimbledon. Japan's Naomi Osaka will not be playing at Wimbledon this year, but is planning to return in time for Tokyo's Olympics. The four-time Grand Slam champion will spend time with friends and family, having also withdrawn from the French Open in May. At the time, Osaka said she would be taking a break from tennis after experiencing depression and anxiety. The world number 2 says she is excited to play in front of her home fans in Tokyo. And to end the news on GGR, Here are a few recap of our top stories. Chairman of the Senate Committee on Army, Senator Lai Indume, says that he is more at ease when visiting Maiduguri than Abuja, the nation's capital. State governors of the People's Democratic Party say that the current crop of presidential spokespersons do not represent or position the president in a proper manner. And finally, former President Olusegun Obasanjo says the death of Zambia's founding father and longtime leader Kenneth Kaunda has ended a long list of African leaders who fought for colonialism and took over the reins of power at independence. That was Good Governance Radio News on the Hour, as edited by Chris Bassi, and I am Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David. Do remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Good Governance Radio, or go straight to our website www.ggr.com.ng, and you can be a part of all our conversations by sending your WhatsApp messages or your normal SMS to 0913 023 006602. Up next will be the paper review. Do stay tuned.
This is the news on Good Governance Radio.